Not everyone has the same capability of navigating through the rough and tumble of relationships. Loving yourself is complicated enough as it is, more so when you're loving someone else. You have to be constantly aware of yourself and your partner, your emotions, your actions, and so on. It may sound tedious, tiring, and downright hopeless. But there is a way for one to overcome these difficulties. In this video, we will be discussing how our emotional intelligence can help us establish and consequently maintain a wonderful relationship with the love of your life. But before we go further into the video, please do not forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Here are a few reasons how emotionally intelligent men look at relationships differently. But first, we need to define what we mean by emotionally intelligent. Emotional intelligence. According to Mental Health America, emotional intelligence is the ability to manage both of your emotions and understand the emotions of people around you. Empathy, sympathy, reflection, motivation, self-awareness, social skills, they all fall under the umbrella of emotional intelligence. When you navigate between your emotions and those of others without difficulty, then that means you are emotionally intelligent. If you have no struggle empathizing, understanding, and listening to others, then it's a sure bet that you are someone with high EI. It's a very difficult thing to master, but it is handy especially when dealing with interpersonal relationships. And not only will it help your growth, it can also boost the self-esteem of the people you talk to, which is rewarding in itself. Emotional intelligence is a very important component of maturity. Thus, it must be fostered and allowed to grow. Look inward and understand your own thoughts. Listen to what your heart is telling you, and everything will eventually fall into place. Number 1. Emotionally intelligent men are empathetic. An emotionally intelligent man will always put himself in other people's shoes. He is willing to understand where someone is coming from, how they think, why they do things. An empathetic person can establish deep connections because of this. Connections are based on understanding after all. If you're more than ready to always hear what your partner thinks first, then this is a good thing. That means you value your feelings as much as you value yours. Women who are listened to and understood highly appreciate this, and it can foster a caring aura between you and your partner. Number 2. Emotionally intelligent men know how to deal with conflict. Picture this. You and your partner are arguing, and instead of talking to her, you become violent and lash out. It may not be physical, but violence can also be mentally draining. This will eventually push your partner away from you. Dealing with conflict is a crucial skill that needs to be practiced, and properly dealing with conflict can be considered an offshoot of our previous point. Empathy. If you are a man who immediately tries to assess the root conflict of any argument, congratulations. You are on the first step to being an emotionally mature individual. However, handling conflict isn't just about solving the problem. It also means allowing your partner space to process her emotions, listening to her after, and not letting your emotions get the best out of you. Arguments are a tremendously tiring thing to deal with. You may want something your partner doesn't, or vice versa. Maybe it's just a minor issue, or it can be a big thing. Whatever it may be, the key thing to understand here is that you must both make a compromise. Let things cool down for a bit, talk, compromise, and understand you are both in it together as partners. And don't forget to never speak out in anger. Remember, this will only push her away from you. So, whenever an argument happens, put yourself in their shoes and try to be the better person. Number 3. Emotionally intelligent men focus on connections and not status. Highly emotionally intelligent men value the genuine connection between them and their partners more than the relationship means to the rest of the world. They do not linger on the thought of what the relationship will give them in return. They only value the deep understanding and bond rooted in the relationship. We all have been there. We have made expectations for our partners. We want them to be this and that. It's only natural. We all want a secure relationship. This point matters because an emotionally intelligent man will view superficial relationship markers as unimportant. The most important thing to an emotionally intelligent man is the value of shared experience, the understanding between partners, and the journey they are taking together, and the growth of their interpersonal relationship. They do not care whether their partner is rich or not. After all, money is only a tool. A relationship is much deeper, and if it has a solid foundation, all things will come from it eventually. Building each other up via genuine connection can lead to stable mental health, motivation to pursue your dreams, and eventually a life you both dreamed of. So do not view her bank account as her personal value. Your interactions are what's most important. Number 4. Emotionally intelligent men are self-aware. A man who is emotionally intelligent not only views other people as important, but this view also extends to themselves. Men who are self-aware are more susceptible to positive intrapersonal growth. They are aware of their positive characteristics and their negatives. Being self-aware is an extension of caring for others because you allow yourself to be criticized in order to be better for yourself and those around you. You give yourself time to grow, and you understand that it is a process and it takes time. Additionally, emotionally intelligent men are very patient when it comes to their own growth. One should understand that getting better does not happen in a day. It can take years. But so long as you are pursuing that goal every day, then it's a sign of maturity. This is why men who are self-aware tend to have lasting relationships. Humans are flawed, and accepting your flaws instead of not acknowledging them leads to a healthier relationship with yourself. Number 5. Emotionally intelligent men take care of themselves. There is a reason why women are attracted to well-kept men. Men who look clean, are healthy, and generally exude an aura of pleasantness. Being able to take care of yourself is a sure sign of self-control and self-respect. Understand that the world is a harsh place to live in, but it shouldn't keep us from being presentable all the time. Sure, life can sometimes kick you where it hurts, and you'll think, why do I even bother? But that is exactly the point of being emotionally intelligent. That no matter how hard it is, you have to make it a point to move forward emotionally, mentally, and physically. Work out, change your diet, take a shower, make yourself look spick and span, learn a new trade, become the best you. When a person is able to take care of themselves despite everything, then it means that they also have the capability of taking care of others. This is why men who can take care of themselves without help from other people are considered valuable in society. And those are a few reasons how highly emotionally intelligent men look at relationships differently. This is a very difficult thing to master, but is ultimately fulfilling. Most importantly, seeking high emotional intelligence can lead one to many discoveries about themselves, their relationship with people, and their value in society. So do not be afraid to try. The worst thing that can happen is you'll learn something new about yourself. If you think this video helped you, then send it to a friend in need. Who knows? This might kickstart their journey of self-rediscovery. Until the next video.